This Transformers 96 here with another video. I'm talking about a newly shown Hot Toys item, and this time it is from the Star Wars The Force Awakens Han and Chewie. So this is very exciting. This was an item that I think that clearly Hot Toys should have made. Obviously these were main characters of the movie and had a huge part of the plot. And obviously with them having done a New Hope version of these characters previously, it would be a pretty easy set for them to do because especially with Chewbacca, they wouldn't have to do a whole lot more with it other than just some tweaks basically. So very excited to actually finally get it. On May the 4th be with you, they did show a preview image of this and now we have the official images. So let's get talking about it. So overall I think Chewbacca looks fantastic. I do not have the original set. I've actually kind of been holding out for this one. Not 100% if I was going to get it, but wanting to see the final images. And now I do think I'm going to get it. But the new Chewbacca apparently has a lighter fur tone, which is more accurate to the movies, which I think looks really nice. It's something that, I'm not like a Chewbacca expert, but it's something that didn't really bother me, even though I didn't have the figure, but just seeing the images, it didn't bother me too much from Hot Toys, their original one. However, seeing side by side this Hot Toys version with the old one, there's a clear difference and it clearly looks a lot more movie accurate, which is actually really nice and definitely liking not only the color of the fur, but just the way that the fur kind of hangs. At least when you compare preview picture to preview picture, the fur hangs a lot better on this one as compared to their older one. Maybe that's just the person who took the pictures styled the hair a lot better or something, or it is an actual improvement in the hair. I'm not quite sure. There's a slight difference in the bandolier as well. I don't think there's a difference in the gun, but there could be. And there is a different head sculpt. Now, I have seen people complain about this head sculpt on Chewbacca, that it's not quite accurate. Again, it looks fine to me, but obviously I'm sure that if you do compare this head sculpt to an image from the film, you will be able to see some slight differences. However, it's just something that doesn't bother me. It's close enough, basically. What I was much more concerned about was the head sculpt for Han. That was going to be my main deciding factor of whether I was going to get this set or not, how good the Han head sculpt was, because the original Han head sculpt was it wasn't looking too good. I never thought that it looked very nice, so that was my main concern about this, and it happened to be the absolute best thing about this set, is that Han Solo head sculpt is absolutely spot on, fantastic, completely capturing Harrison Ford to a T. It's absolutely beautiful. I think that it might be one of the best head sculpts Hot Toys has ever done, and might be the best Hot Toys head sculpt I've ever seen. It's hard to tell. Sometimes they nail it, sometimes they get it close, and sometimes they really miss the mark. But on this one, I think that I've seen everybody agree they nailed it. There's really nothing that they could have improved upon. The only worry is that the final product doesn't look as good as the preview images. But I find that most of the time the preview images are pretty spot on to what the final product is going to be. The only difference is the professional lighting and photography as compared to your in-hand one. So overall, I absolutely love it. One thing that I also like, too, that I wasn't expecting, is what you get with Han Solo. So let's go over the extras now. You can see that it is on pre-order on Sideshow. And there we go. Alright, so talking about what you get with this set, you can buy them individually or together. There's not much different for the in-together set. I would have actually preferred something better for the something better to get in the 2-pack, or what I would have just preferred is to get the same stuff, just had the price come down. That would have been nice. But what you do get instead is for buying the 2-pack, you get the 3 bombs as well as the detonator. The bombs are nothing special if you're going to get Finn, because you're going to get like 16 of those bombs anyway, so the bombs are nothing special at all. The detonator is so little, it's not like anybody's going to pose them with the detonator, it's just that seems really pointless as well. So those extras I could care absolutely less about. The only slightly interesting one is the snow on the side of the base. I think that that's an interesting idea. I liked it with Rey. I thought that it made sense with Rey because she has the sand version, which has like a little hole where you can put BB-8, and it's like an extension of the base for BB-8. So that made sense. With this, it just kind of like shows you that they're in snow. it kind of looks strange because they're exactly the same on both bases too. You know, if they were slightly different, I would have definitely liked them a bit more. It's kind of nice for Han because he comes with a snow jacket, so you kind of can show people that he's on snow and that's why he's wearing this jacket. But I doubt I'm ever going to use them. You know, it'll be fun to look at. But when it comes down to it, when I go to put them on my shelf permanently, that the snow is not going to be on it. I can tell you that. So overall, I don't find that the extras are really good. I could care less about them, basically. And then, of course, you get Han's signature blaster, you get Chewie's signature kind of rifle bow blaster, and then you're going to get the set of hands for each of them, of course. Han Solo is going to come with a set of you know, ungloved hands, and then a set of gloved hands, depending on which costume you put them in. And then you do have the snow jacket and scarf for Han Solo, or you can have him in his signature kind of just brown jacket, which is really cool. You know, originally I of course would have expected that I'd want to put him in the brown jacket. However, I think that he looks really cool in the snow jacket. So I'm not 100% if I'm going to display him like that permanently. However, I'm going to seriously consider it because I would actually love to do that because he looks really nice in the snow jacket, surprisingly, which is really cool. So overall, I think that this set is fantastic for what it is. Now, the only issue I have with it, and apparently this is an issue not exclusive or not around the world, but mainly exclusive in the United States, is the price on this set is much higher than the last one. The last one for the set was $480. This one is $520, so it's an extra $40, and you really don't get much more. The only thing that you're going to get more is the extra jacket for Han. Other than that, you basically get an equivalent amount of stuff. So that is a big disappointment, and if you want to buy them individually, they're going to have higher price tags as well. I think that they have like $20 to $25 difference in price for if you just want Han or just want Chewie. But as a set, there's going to be a $40 price difference. And apparently in Hong Kong, this set is selling for the exact same price as the original set. So this is just Sideshow's doing, it's not Hot Toys doing. So it's very disappointing to see that. I really hope that there's a legitimate reason for Hot Toys' upcharge on this. And I hope that it's not just because they know they can get it. That would be extremely disappointing. But overall, looking fantastic. I think that it's a huge improvement on Chewie as well as on Han. I think that this is the best Chewie to get for sure. As far as Han, it certainly looks like the best Han figure. However, if you prefer a Han in Harrison Ford's earlier age for the original trilogy, then I'd go with the original one. However, if you want the Force Awakens, I'd go with this one, of course. And if you really don't have a preference between the two, you'll be fine with an original trilogy Han or a new trilogy Han, then I'd go with this one just because the face sculpt is so spot on, and that last Han's face sculpt was a bit lacking, I have to say. But overall, excellent set. Really excited about this. It comes out pretty soon too, between Q3 and Q4 of 2016, September and November. Which is a pretty close release date. Usually for an item that's going on pre-order now, it'll have like a December to sometime in 2017 release date. So an excellent release date's coming out pretty soon. You don't have to wait too long, and it's an excellent addition. And you know, obviously we won't see Han in the future films. Chewie, they might reference him. We might get a cameo from him, but I doubt that he'll be a major player in the upcoming upcoming 2 installments of this modern trilogy. So this isn't a set that you have to get to have a modern trilogy Star Wars collection. This is mainly going to be a set that you have to get if you want a specifically Force Awakens collection. So you know, in the upcoming years, these 2 figures might seem unnecessary for the collectors of the modern trilogy. However, right now it's definitely quite necessary for the collection. Overall, I'm definitely going to get it because my one stipulation, the one thing holding me back, was going to be the Han head sculpt, and it turned out fantastic. So now there's nothing holding me back from deciding to get this set. So there you go. That's my video, just explaining or just showing the new Hot Toys Han Solo and Chewbacca. I do want to apologize for how long it took me to get this video out. When these figures went on pre-order, I was on vacation, so I do apologize for the extra weight on this video. But hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you guys think of these figures. Thanks so much for watching.